Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ray Dolan from Mullingar, in Dolan's Bar, with my father Ben, and we're going live today, and we're telling you about the story. Well, the last story we had was from Levington, where Ben and the band went out to play in Levington, and they were on the motorbike and the three-wheel car. But where we left off the last time was we were heading for Sligo. So Ben, how's it going?
Well, it's going very well, Ray. I mean, I don't know who's going to look at this as sort of information, and you're going back too far. Well, my memory is not as good as it used to be.
There's Dennis Murray says loud and clear is working, and Jodie's coming in there. So
well, that's
they're
okay.
all because the last time we had sort of a slight malfunction. Video uploaded, so we just go back there. Super. So anyway, he headed off to Sligo on this world tour. Now, the band leader was not you at the time. This is the beginning. This was way back. Fado.
Yeah. Oh no. We were playing. Joe and myself were in a little band. It was called Tommy. Tommy Farrer was the man from Mullingar at the time.
Okay.
And Tommy was the leader of the band, and he got a job, of course, in Sligo, out in Ross's Point.
Oh.
So we were all heading for Ross's Point, and I mean the first stop at that time, nobody ever went to a pub to drink. In the band business. They always went to go to the toilet.
Ah, right, yes.
It was very strict that the only place you could go to a toilet was in a pub. So that was the way they got round, that we wound up in the pub.
In the pub. Now, where was this pub? This
was the Mayfly Inn.
This is the first pub now that you stopped at? Or was there a few pubs on the way?
No, there was several pubs on the way, but that was the first one we stopped at. You see. But I mean, one time, of course, you could, if you wanted to relieve yourself, you could do it at the side of the road. But our fellas at that time were too posh for that. You had to go to a hotel, or they would say someplace, and 9 times out of 10 it was a pub.
Very good. Now tell us the form of transport on this world tour. What were you travelling in now for this job? Because this is across the Curly Mountains. There's a lot of travelling had to be done in this mission. The whole way to Sligo.
As far as I can remember, we travelled with a fellow called Jim Murtha, who was from Mount Street in Mullingar. His family are still around.
Yeah.
Regina and Brendan. And several of them around.
There's loads of people. We've Michelle coming in from South Africa. Would you believe that?
South Africa?
Yeah.
Now, folks, we had a wonderful time in South Africa. Some years later, after this story.
Don't forget, folks, to share this now on your left-hand side, because sharing is caring. Now, Ben, back to you again, once again. This is worldwide. This is a serious production now that we're doing today.
Thank you.
Okay, where are we now?
Well, we're in the Mayfly Inn.
Okay, all right, John.
On the way to Sligo.
Not fishing, drinking, or having a
piddle, and had a drink, of course. Mm-hmm. So we had a couple of drinks there, and then we were done. Now we're playing it was a Christmas party, as far as I remember.
Right.
There was a factory down there used to rear chickens, like the same ideas, whatever, rearing chickens for the market at the time. It was serious big business. So I mean, we had a very, very good night in the place. It went very well. Everyone was delighted. And on our way home, we were congratulating ourselves. And the leader of the band, Tommy Farrell, says, "You know, lads," he says, "we have something." And Joe was in the car at the time, and of course Joe piped up, "We have, Tommy." "What is it, Joe?" Joe says, "Our crap." Anyway, we can't. But of course that was then.
That was then, this is now. So tell us, did it take long to get home from the gig that time?
Well, coming home wasn't the worst, because all the pubs would be closed. Going to the gig, you always have to go at least 3 hours too early.
All right.
Because you'd have to stop to go to the toilet.
Okay.
But it always had to be, as I said, in a pub.
Do you remember?
So it took 3 hours.
Do you remember the time we were playing down in Kilkenny? We were all sitting around the table. I think it was Kilkenny or Tipperary, and you were telling stories of when Jim Fox was in the band. We were all sitting around the table, and this is when we were on tour with Joe. And they always a cup of tea before the gig, anyway, and a bit of a chat. But Ben was telling about the time that we went to Cork, and we stopped at the Horse and Jockey. And Jim Fox piped up, who's away on tour actually at the moment. "How are you, Jim?" And Jim says, "Is that now to water the horses?"
Yeah.
So that's you, Jim, on your world tour. He's in England somewhere. But as I said, we've loads of people coming in. There's Sheila Fletcher is coming in, and Dara McOwen. How's it going? Dara McGowan, how's it going? It's like a rhyme. So we'll just go back, and a few people here coming in. There's a lot of people coming in here. Don't forget, folks, share this. As I say, sharing is caring. Show it to the world. This is, as I said, there's Ethan Scally, a man who's just gone into show business once again. He's doing a storm. He's on a world tour. Sean McCarthy is there as well. Dennis Murray, you know Murray and Condon.
Oh yeah.
Dennis is always saying hello to us. Loud and clear. Thanks, Dennis. Jody Murray is out there selling plants. Dennis says clear. Siobhan Ryan, how's it going? Christopher Crawford. Do you know Ray Crawford, who used to do the security down in Dublin? Big tall man.
Oh yeah.
That's his son, and he's out in Kinnegad. Oh. Yeah, working in Harry's. See you coming through fine, Ray. That's Sean. Michael McCarthy. Michael, are you back? He was in Saudi last week. Kathleen Scally. Hi, Ray and Ben from Bancha. That's another Bancha lass. Pauline McCanny. I can never get her name right. C-A-N-A-N McCanny. I beg your pardon. I always get it wrong.
I'm kind of half blind now.
Well,
excuse me, yeah. I don't
I'm
know
blind. I can't see the other
there. Jody Murray.
Jody Murray, yeah, that's right. Kathleen Lynch, how's it going? Kathleen Lynch says hello, Ben. Susan Walsh, how's it going? Pauline, once again, how's it going? How's the head? The head is clear. How's your head? She was in Danny's last night, drinking pints of loose Guinness. Keith McLaughlin, how's it going? Another legend, great singer from Mullingar. Niall Turl, shout out to Jack Gavin. Shout out to Jack Gavin. We're shouting out Jack Gavin.
Gavin?
Yeah, do you know Jack Gavin?
Yes.
Kathy McNamee, Mary Maguire, how's it going? Dennis, Darren Marley, and Keena Daly, how's it going? Breeding, how's it going? Kay Maguire, how's it going? Darren, Ray and Ben, Breeding once again, how's it going? That's Roisin or Rosanna is in London.
Oh, lovely.
And she says, I can't not see anything. Neither can we.
Well, I mean, I can't really see it now. London is a good distance, even though I have glasses at the moment. But
Michael, big shout out to Emmett McGarry. Yes, many drinks drank. Wow. Michelle, once again, South Africa, great to hear from you. H-U-L-Y-A, Hula. She's from Mullingar and living in Mullingar. Darren Kay, how's it going? Oil the saxophone. Darren Kay is a brother of the Kay twins who lives in Athlone and plays with the army band.
Oh!
Yeah, really good guy altogether. Yeah. Jane Scully, how's it going? Great to hear from you. She's in Port Leash. Caroline Allen, that she's in America somewhere. Would love to stay and listen, but must go to work. Oh, sorry. We'll save you for later for sharing. Oh, very good. As I said, folks, sharing is caring. Share it with the world. Become well known here in this country roads. She's in America. Christopher Crawford, hello. Conor Moore. Conor Moore is he does all the impressions. Do you remember showing him? Yeah. Conor is up in Dublin.
Very good.
He's very good. He's up in Dublin probably working.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I'd say they watch Facebook while they're working.
I used to do impressions one time, you know. Most of my impressions were people you probably never heard of, you know, but they were very good.
Susan Walsh, how's it going? Agnes Moore, and there's Mark Irwin after finishing the world tour. Looking forward to having him live here. Yeah, he's Irwin, Johnny Irwin's nephew, I think.
Yeah, we had a band one time with Johnny. I think we called it Popcorn.
That's correct.
Johnny was the lead singer. But Johnny is Johnny Mark's dad.
No, he's his uncle, I'd say.
Oh, his uncle. Oh, yeah.
Eddie's.
Eddie's.
I don't know.
It's Eddie's, yeah.
Sheila, how's it going? Who's joined us? Dara McKeown, once again. Carol Baker. Ara, it's the man himself. How are you doing? There you are. That's Carol Baker. Anne Keenan, love the stories, Ray. Yes, indeed, we love telling them. Hi, Ray, Ben. Great to hear you. She's in Lanzarote, lying in the sun.
Lovely, yeah. Well, we have sunshine here today. The same as Lanzarote, 17 degrees.
Ken, how's it going? Come on, the bun. Yes, indeed. Sally Taylor, how's it going? Sheila, beautiful. Ray, Ramondo, where are you? We're in the pub. Roisin Murphy, both keeping good. Don't forget, folks, share. Marie, how's it going? Seamus Dunn, how's it going? Tony's Club. PJ, lovely to see you both. PJ Cummins is in Tipperary. Pauline, once again. Ray, the t-shirt. Oh yeah. Yup, Ray. That's Mark Irwin again. Yup, Mullingar. You guys. Jennifer Delaney. Charlie McGrath. I tell you, they're just coming in here now for the fun of it. Charlie, how's it going, Ben? Flower Pot Men. What's Charlie on about? Charlie McGrath.
The flower. The Flower Pot Man. Well, maybe it was Ben and somebody, wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah,
The Flower Pot Man, yeah.
Mark. It's Tony is his father. He's after telling us. Hello Ben.
Oh,
this
right, yeah.
This is Anne, and she's in South Africa saying hello to us once again.
Yeah.
Super day as well in Mullingar.
Yeah.
Carl, how are you both doing?
I'll have to apologise to you, Mark, because I had to mix up who's who at this stage. I'm really asking young fellas now, who is their grandfather?
Right, folks, this is Ray and Ben, the Flower Pot Men in the pub on a Monday. God bless. Talk to you very, very soon. Bye now. Don't forget to share is caring.